Hey y'all, hey, welcome to another video. Well, should I say my first video all about micro locks. Let me try and get you guys some lighting. Um, okay, so we got a little bit more lighting. So we're gonna talk about all things micro locks or just locks in general, period, DIY in it, all of that other good stuff. So I know you guys don't know me here because this is a brand new channel, and I also have a crafting channel as well. If you like to craft and would like to check that channel out, that channel you can find on YouTube at DIY T10, and this channel here is DIY _locks. So without further ado, I am T of DIY locks. So as you can see, I am in my craft room doing this video, but I wanted to bring talk about locks with you guys. This is not my first set of locks. This is not my second set of locks. This is not my third set of locks, but this is my fourth set of locks. So I started out back in 2016 or 2015, and I got sister locks. And then October of 2015, I became a sister locks consultant. So I was doing sister locks, I was doing braids, all of the things, right? So I don't know. One day I just got fed up with my sister locks. They had grown over the years way down my back, and it took me hours to do it. I trained my husband how to interlock it, so he had started interlocking it and helping me. And then, consultants just didn't want to do it because of the length. Okay, so then I cut it to, I guess, about shoulder length. And then, they started growing back all over again, right? So there's that. So then I finally decided that, I want traditional locks. I'm going to comb these out. So I cut them, cut the ends, combed them out, got traditional locks. Decided that traditional locks just wasn't for me. So then after that, so that made my third set of locks. So now I have these DIY micro locks, y'all. And I started these off by, braids, okay? So as you can see, they are very, very, let me come up to the camera, okay? Trying to find right here. Whoops. So they are very, very tiny, okay? Very, very tiny. And y'all give it up for my camera because my camera's coming in, right? Hopefully my scalp is not, it should be clean, but so those are micro locks. Yes, they are standing up every which way, but that's the point of locks. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. I love the fact that I can just get up and go again. Worst case scenario, you spray some water on them, and that's showing y'all the edge. And there, each row, y'all, each row is identical over my whole head, around my crown, all through the neck. Hopefully you guys can see this. I may not be holding it right, but each one of these, my parts are straight. Hopefully you guys can see this, but there is that. So my hair, I don't know how many locks I have in total. I do know that I stopped at about 923 and I gave up counting. Okay, 923 and I gave up counting. Now, there's different ways to start your locks. The most common way is by interlocks. Then you have your braid locks. Then you have your mini twist that you can start your locks off by. So just because you don't start your locks off the traditional way, don't let anybody tell you that you do not have locks, okay? So whether it's braid locks, mini twists, interlocks, they are all going to start off the exact same way. Okay. Now, I will say with sister locks, if you add extensions or um, go outside of not having a grid or making the grid bigger, those are not true sister locks because sister locks have a true standard. Okay. Um, so the difference between micro locks and sister locks is, they're standard. They have a grid and you can wear it any which way you want. Now, as you notice, I have a middle part. So I can wear it down like this. I can flip it, wear it over to the side. So I technically have that standard, not the sister lock standard grid, but I do have a universal grid, is I like to call it. So, like I said, if you guys, want to know about locks, you want to follow my journey as a sister lock consultant, as a loctician, because I also do locks as well, of course. So, follow the channel, like, comment, subscribe, leave me any comments that you or questions or concerns that you have, and I will be sure to address them. And above all, enjoy your journey at each stage. I think the part of my sister lock journey, I rushed the growth. Y'all. Um, you don't want to rush your growth, okay? Enjoy this stage right here. This stage right here, this will save you so much time getting up and going. Because once these lock up fully and you don't have these little curly babies on the end no more, and once they get the dropping, you're just gonna get tired. But so far, like I said, I am enjoying it. This is nothing added in. This is all my natural hair, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay. One thing I also want to let you guys know over here, I don't edit. Okay. I don't. I just don't. So if I'm doing a retie and I make a mistake, you guys are gonna see it. Okay. Um, I just believe that too many people come on and they make things to be what they aren't. Okay. Um, Nothing is easy about starting your own locks. Nothing is easy about retightening your own locks. You're gonna make mistakes, and that's okay. We will get into talking about the 4-point rotation, the 2-point rotation, and the 3-point rotation, and which rotation you should do. Now, you don't want, speaking of rotations, you do not want to tighten your hair down to the point where it is so tight that it is hurting your head after your retightening is hurting your head after it's completed. That's way too tight. You want to tighten it down to the last comfortable rotation, right? So I usually try to end mine on 12. I do. However, that's not always possible. So if you have to end on, a 9 or a 6, in there, that's okay. You should only have, and you want to retighten your hair at least every 4 to 6 weeks. Now, when you have thick hair like mine, every 4 weeks is probably better. Thinner hair every 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the thinner hair, the type hair. I have 4C hair. Okay, so it's that real kinky, coily, curly hair, as you can see. Okay, so that's what type of hair, natural hair I have. So there's that. So we will talk about hair textures. We will talk about different types of locks. We'll talk about how to start the locks, retightening times, different things of that. And we'll just enjoy the lock journey together. So that's all I have for you guys for now. It is Christmas Eve, so I want to wish each and every one of you a very prosperous Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Until next time, peace. I'll catch you in